Onto the track for Cumberland's third race. No changes. Cushing on Leo. Let's introduce the field for the third. One is DEEPFAVE Hanover, owned by Cynthia Pelletier, trained and driven by Alex MacDonald. 2 is BAYWOOD Shadow, owned by trainer Chris Dubois, driven by Drew Campbell. Three is Redneck Fortune, owned by Joseph Mantini, trained by KARL Butterfield, looking to repeat for Dan DESLANDES. 4 is Better Reason, owned by trainer Dana Whittemore, driven by Walter Case Jr. 5 is Cax Rev It Up, owned by Catherine Nason, trained and driven by John Nason. And completing the field is 6, American Maverick, owned by Layton Property, trained by Patricia Sumner, driven by Andrew Harrington. Here they come. And they're off. From the inside, DEEPFAVE Hanover is going for the lead. Leaving a little was BAYWOOD Shadow, and right now it looks like they will drop into post position order. And it's DEEPFAVE Hanover who has the lead. Up on the outside, though, here comes BAYWOOD Shadow, and BAYWOOD Shadow is going to move up for the lead, and so is Redneck Fortune. So how they started in the first 16th is going to be different how they go up the backstretch. And up on the outside, Redneck Fortune now will move up for the lead. Along the inside in second is BAYWOOD Shadow. He pushes a little. The early leader, DEEPFAVE Hanover, is now third as they race by the opening quarter in a flat 29 seconds. And it's Redneck Fortune who has the lead, and the advantage is 2 lengths. BAYWOOD Shadow, well placed in the pocket second. DEEPFAVE Hanover is another length and a half back in third. Followed in fourth by Better Reason. In fifth, Cax Rev It Up, and the early trailer, American Maverick. Into the stretch for the first time. Dan DESLANDES has Redneck Fortune on top, a length and a half. BAYWOOD Shadow's in the pocket second. DEEPFAVE Hanover is third. Here comes Better Reason first over and fourth, and he's towing up 2 other horses. Half was through in 59-4, 30-4 for the second quarter. Redneck Fortune leads it by a length and a half. Now getting the perfect trip, BAYWOOD Shadow is second. Up on the outside, Better Reason first over into third. DEEPFAVE Hanover gaps in fourth. Cax Rev It Up, second over in fifth, now 3 wide, and the trailer angling is American Maverick. They race to the 3/4. Redneck Fortune's on the inside, pocket pulling and drawing even is BAYWOOD Shadow. 3/4 in, 129-2, 29-3 for the third quarter. From the outside, BAYWOOD Shadow takes the lead. Here comes Cax Rev It Up, moving up on the outside third, and from far back, American Maverick is on the move. Redneck Fortune has been overpowered, and they're in the stretch, and they are across the track. Who are we going to call? BAYWOOD Shadow in the 2-path, way on the outside. Here comes American Maverick. American Maverick picking him up and laying him down, and wins it a length and a half. Cax Rev It Up was second. BAYWOOD Shadow was third. 159-4. Race 3 is official. 23.90 on the 6.5 exacta. Dollar try 652. $116.80. 116.80. Owned by Layton Property, trained by Patricia Sumner. From last to first, exacta 50-cent trifecta wagering, 6 starters, no changes. Post time in about 13 minutes. We'll have that rundown for you shortly. And they're off. And Mock Diesel is the only lever, and he'll get the lead easy. Leads it by 2.5 lengths. Coming away in second is Southwind Terror. Followed in third as they head to the backstretch the first time. That's Refined Moonshine Charlie. In and out of the pocket is Southwind Terror, and back into the pocket is Southwind Terror as they head up the backstretch. So it's Mock Diesel who has the lead. Southwind Terror is second, a length and a half. Moonshine Charlie is third by 2.25. King Royalty fourth by 2. Toe Tag is fifth, and Obscene Blue Chip has been ducked last. First quarter in a quick 28-3. And the leader is Mock Diesel, the favorite. And the advantage is a length and a quarter plus. Southwind Terror second, followed by Moonshine Charlie in third. In fourth along the inside is King Royalty. Moving up on the outside from last is Obscene Blue Chip, and now last is Toe Tag. They head to the half-mile marker. The leader by a length and a half is Mock Diesel. In pursuit second, Southwind Terror. They go by the half in, 58-2. Second quarter was in 29-4. Mock Diesel has the lead a length and a half. Southwind Terror is second. On the inside in third, Moonshine Charlie. Parked in fourth and not gaining is Obscene Blue Chip. Locked on the inside is King Royalty with poor cover at this time. Toe Tag out of the turn and up the backstretch they go. Mock Diesel's under urging. Driving from the pocket is Southwind Terror. Moonshine Charlie could advance on the inside third. Now with cover, Obscene Blue Chip. Looking for room, King Royalty. 3 quarters, 1:27-2. 29 seconds for the third quarter. Mock Diesel's under a drive. Leads at a length and a quarter. In between horses, Southwind Terror. On the inside and third, Moonshine Charlie. Far outside, Obscene Blue Chip. Behind a wall of horses, King Royalty. They're in the stretch. The leader on the inside by a length and a half is still Mock Diesel. On the outside, in between horses gaining, is Obscene Blue Chip. King Royalty with a late move, and he's flying. Here's the wire. Maybe King Royalty. It's tight in 1:59-2. Again, that photo's between 6 Obscene Blue Chip, 3 King Royalty, and now 4 Mock Diesel. And those are the numbers. They've been posted. 6 Obscene Blue Chip was first. 3 King Royalty was second. Last week, wire to wire. Today, from the back, is a 7-year-old gelding owned by Chris in a very exciting finish with several horses on the line. Followed by Eternal Ring. Into the turn they race, and the early lead belongs to Silver Shooter. And the advantage is a length and a half. 3 New Dawns is second by that margin. Eternal Ring is third. Followed in fourth by Celebrate Your Bet. Mr. Bo Diddley is fifth. Back pacing after a costly miscue is $1 Million Dad, and he's 4 lengths from the second to last horse. They head to the first quarter, and they're being led by Silver Shooter. The advantage is 2 lengths. Racing in second position goes 3 New Dawns. First quarter timed in 29-1. Silver Shooter by a length and a half. 3 New Dawns narrows the gap in second. Eternal Ring's on the inside in third. Celebrate Your Bet moves to the outside and flushes out Eternal Ring from third. Third over and fifth is Mr. Bo Diddley. And now having caught the field is the trailer, $1 Million Dad. They head to the half. Silver Shooter by 2 1/4, opening up a little. Up on the outside, Eternal Ring. Half was through in 1 minute and 3/5. 31-2 for the second quarter. The leader is Silver Shooter by a length and a half. On the inside in second, that's 3 New Dawns first up, and edging up is Eternal Ring. Puts a nose up for second. 3 New Dawns on the inside in third. Then it's Celebrate Your Bet, second over and fourth. Mr. Bo Diddley shuffled in fifth. The trailer, $1 Million Dad. They race to the 3 quarters. Silver Shooter's the one to catch. Leads it by a length and a half. On the outside, Eternal Ring. 3 quarters, 1:29-4. 29-1 for the third quarter. Silver Shooter by a length and a quarter. Switzer keeps this field compacted. On the outside, Eternal Ring. Still hunting for racing room is 3 New Dawns. To the far outside, Celebrate Your Bet. Also on the move with traffic, though, is Mr. Bo Diddley. They're in the stretch. The leader, Silver Shooter. On the outside, Eternal Ring. Up the inside is 3 New Dawns. They come to the wire, and Silver Shooter will win it. 3 New Dawns was second. Eternal Ring was third in 2 minutes. For the 7th. One is Ace 44 Corey, owned by trainer Jamie Gerard, driven by Kevin Switzer Jr. 2 is Signed to INVERELLA, owned by Teresa Colston in partnership with trainer Randy Bickmore, driven by Maddie ATHEARN. 3 is Barbara Katabia's LENNYS Pride and Joy, trained and driven by Mike Stevenson. 4 is Magnum Force, owned by Mark Boothiler, trained by Lisa Sandown, driven by Walter Case Jr. 5 is Seafood King, owned by trainer Dick Bartlett, driven by Drew Campbell. And 6 is Forward Bliss, owned by trainer Adam Gray, driven by Dan DESLANDES. He didn't tuck last and was uncovered from the start. Here they come. And they're off. On the outside, Sifu King's going for the lead. Along the inside, Ace 44 Corey. Signed to INVERELLA left. Also leaving was Forward Bliss, and he'll drop in fourth. Into the first turn they race. Up on the outside, here comes Sifu King to take the lead. Ace 44 Corey is second, pushes the pace a little. Followed in third by Signed to INVERELLA. Forward Bliss is fourth. Coming away in fifth. As they head to the quarter is Lenny's Pride and Joy in the early trailer, Magnum Force. With a 3/16 move, here comes Ace 44 Corey to quickly take the lead off of a 29-2 opening stanza. And Ace 44 Corey leads it by 2 3/4 lengths. Sifu King in pursuit second. It's 2 lengths to third, where it's Signed to INVERELLA, followed in fourth by Forward Bliss. 2.5 more to the inside, where it's Lenny's Pride and Joy. Magnum Force is uncovered. They head to the half-mile marker, and it's Ace 44 Corey, who has the lead by 2.5 lengths, almost 3 now. Racing in second is Sifu King. First up, Forward Bliss. They went by the half in 59-4, 30-2 for the second quarter. Ace 44 Corey leads it by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second is Sifu King. Dropping in third is Forward Bliss. Uncovered is Magnum Force. Then on the inside, Signed to INVERELLA. The trailer to the outside, Lenny's Pride and Joy. They race to the 3/4. Ace 44 Corey a length and a half. Sifu King is closer in second. Forward Bliss third by 2.5. Then Magnum Force. 3/4 on the board. 1:29-3. 29-4 for the third quarter. Ace 44 Corey a length and a quarter. Driving from the pocket is Sifu King by 3. Followed in third by Forward Bliss. 3 more lengths to Magnum Force. Those pacers turn for home, and from the outside, Sifu King now takes the lead. On the inside, Ace 44 Corey's tiring. Moving up on the outside comes Forward Bliss. 1/16 of a mile to go. It's Sifu King drawing clear on the wire. Ace 44 Corey was second. Forward Bliss at 18-1 was third in 2:01 flat. $14.10, 14.10 on the 5-1 exacta. The dollar trifecta, 516, $77.30, 77.30 on the dollar 516 try. 5 Seafood King. 4-year-old gelding is owned by trainer Dick Bartlett and was driven by Drew Campbell. Seafood King, a winner. 5 is Going Man Style, trained by Lisa Watson, owned and driven by Wally Watson. And 6 is The Beach Director, owned by Teresa Colston, trained by Randy Bickmore. Walter Case Jr. is the driver. That's the field. 3 in that last race, and an 18-1 shot to close off the trifecta. To minute. Here they come. And they're off. That's Going Man Style going for the lead. Girl Has Game left. Leaving on a bit of a delay is Prince of Art, who looks to drop in third. Into the turn they race, and opening up by 3 lengths is Going Man Style. No 3-hole for Prince of Art, so he's going to move up on the outside and get the 2-hole because Girl Has Game gapped. In fourth is Bullseye. Then it's Pembroke Newton fifth, and the early trailer is Beach Director. It is a comfortable pace being set to the quarter, and it's being set by Going Man Style, who leads at a length and a quarter. They race by the opening panel in 30 1/5 seconds. Going Man Style has the lead, and the advantage is a length and a quarter. Well situated in the pocket, we find Prince of Art. It's a length and a half to third, where it's Girl Has Game. Followed in fourth by Bullseye, who tips slightly out. Inside Pembroke Newt, underway from last, Beach Director. Into the stretch for the first time, the leader by a length and a quarter is Going Man Style. In line for a perfect trip is Prince of Art. Saving ground third, Girl Has Game. moving up on the outside, and 3 wide was Beach Director, who went around a parked out Bullseye. Half was through in 102 flat, 31-4 for the second quarter. The leader by a length and a quarter is Going Man Style. Prince of Arts on the inside in second. Beach Director first over in third. Girl Has Game, No Place to Go in fourth. Bullseye, who was first over, now he's second over. And the trailer on the inside, Pembroke Newt. They race to the 3 quarters. Going Man Style leads at a length and a half. On the inside in second, Prince of Art. On the outside, Beach Director, inside starting to advance. Girl Has Game. 3 quarters, 132-1. 30-1 for the third quarter. The leader is Going Man Style by a length and a quarter. Out of the pocket comes Prince of Art. Along the inside as they turn for home is Girl Has Game. They're in the stretch, and from the outside, Prince of Art takes the lead. Going Man Style's on the inside in second. Girl Has Game is angling in third. Down the stretch they come. It's Prince of Art to win it. Going to be Girl Has Game in a photograph with Going Man Style.